Hi everyone, this is Lisa. This is Lisa's Spirit Readings. If you've never been here before, which is a good possibility since this is a new channel, and I wanted to get on today. I felt drawn to do a reading, a timeless reading. So if this is finding you right now, then there might be something in here that you need to hear, something that would be helpful for you to hear. So I'm going to see what happens here and see where Spirit's going to lead us. First of all, I'll pull some oracle cards, and then I'll be using the Light Seers Tarot, perhaps the Radiant Wise Spirit, or the Gilded Tarot. So first, I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card or two. So Spirit, could you please give us a message here for the greatest good of whoever might be watching this that could use some guidance right now, please, Spirit. Thank you. So this one is intuition. Love intuition. And I was just talking to somebody about this recently, or reading something. I don't remember. Intuition, a lot of people think that it's, something only for psychics, mystics, anything like that. Everybody's born with intuition. It's a knowing, it's a gut feeling. It's just born within us. If you think back to like the cavemen days, they kind of, similar to how animals have instincts. They feel things before they happen. They know things before they happen. Their guard is up. They're watchful. They're alert. Cavemen days, prehistoric days, they often lived with wild animals. They had to sense things. So they had to use all their senses, use their intuition. A lot of people can, write off their intuition. They'll say, oh, it's a coincidence, or that type of thing. Really pay attention to your intuition right now. There might be some things from your higher self and spirit that are coming through with your intuition that you might not be paying attention to. So just kind of keep an eye out for that. Usually your intuition, you know, or you feel it, you sense it. You don't have to question it. A gut feeling. A lot of times, you meet somebody and you just think like, well, they kind of give me a weird vibe, or I just don't like them. I'm not sure why. That's your intuition. So don't write that off. Go with your gut feeling, because it's going to direct you where you need to go. And it's your highest good is what it's telling you. It's for your own good. Okay. So our second one, suffering in silence. So this one, it seems you've got a lot on your plate, or you have a lot of issues right now or concerns that you're not sharing. And this one, looking at it, is a lot like the Hermit, only with the Hermit you're not really suffering. But it's showing her up these steps, looking out into the heavens. It almost looks like angel wings here, with the sun and the clouds that she's staring at. And she actually has a staff in her hand, or a wand. So this is something that maybe your intuition is trying to tell you not to suffer in silence anymore. Maybe somebody you know, maybe a friend, a loved one, maybe they're suffering in silence. We'll pull some tarot cards and see what other kind of messages we can get for these two oracle cards. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this intuition card here? For anybody that needs to hear this message, please. What else can you tell us about this intuition card? Spirit, what else can you tell us about this intuition card? For anybody who might be watching this right now, please, and thank you. Okay, so this one flew out. Seven of Cups. So this one... The Seven of Cups, you can see that he's trying to make a decision here. All the cups are turned over. This one has water spilling out. Interesting, I just noticed this. It looks like this one even has a ladder coming down the side of it. So he's trying to make a choice here. There's also another ladder here. So he's kind of confused because he's not really sure which one he's going to choose. His finger is pointing to the one, but he has his other hand up, you know, like, which one should I choose here? So the intuition card and the Seven of Cups, if you have a big decision you need to make, this intuition card here could be saying to you, you know, you need to listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feeling, and because that will help you with this decision. You know, decisions are tough, and they can lead to a lot of emotional stress if you're unsure of, you know, which way you want to go. Whether it's a relationship, deciding, you know, what to do with the relationship, particular situation, maybe the relationship isn't going well and you're thinking about leaving, but you just don't know. And maybe that's why you could also, you know, that's maybe what the suffering in silence card is about. These would all tie in together. So he's kind of suffering in silence here, trying to decide which choice to make. And he's really not sure, you know, what he wants to do about this. So he's suffering here in silence, you know, wondering like, I'm just not sure, which can create a lot of anxiety if you're not sure of what you want to do. So let me see here. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the suffering and silence card? what this might relate to. Could you please tell us more about the suffering and silence card here, please, for anybody who might be watching? Yeah, it's Four of Cups, another cup card, which is a lot about emotions. Pull it up here so you can see. So in this one, oh, sorry. Sorry. In this one, if you look at the traditional cup cards, there's 3 that are usually spilled over, and there's 1 that isn't. And the one that's left is usually behind the person, and they're kind of, you know, they're not aware that it's there. And in this one, it's done a little different, but there's actually, I don't have my glasses on me. There's actually, it looks like this is a hand here holding this cup that has, you know, the light coming up or down, whichever way it's going, or it could be both. And she's looking off this way. She's kind of unsure again, really similar to the Seven of Cups. And this can also be like, you know, indifference, like, well, I don't know if I really care. You know, maybe I don't want to care. And she's not really aware of what's going on over here, even though she's sitting right here. She's only thinking about the other cups. She's only thinking about what's happened in the past and not what could happen in the future. So she's suffering in that, you know, she's suffering in silence. She's wondering like, oh, you know, nothing ever seems to go right for me. Everything goes wrong. You know, everything good happens to everybody else. Why doesn't it happen to me? And that's, you know, that's some anguish, and that's definitely some suffering in silence. So I want to see what else we can get some clarification on what else is going on here. So far, it's looking like some of you are carrying a really heavy load right now with some confusion and a lot of questioning on what you should do. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups? Maybe what situation this is, please. Would you please clarify? This one just jumped out. Page of Cups. Now the pages symbolize newer energy. It can symbolize a person, a younger person. Hopefully you can see this. This can be kind of a date. This is, to me, is a daydreaming card. But pages are also about offering something. So, in this case, I almost feel like this is you. Because he's sitting here, there's water behind him, and he's, you can see his hair is like being almost blown up by the wind. This up here looks like a rainbow. We got a pig flying up here with a pot. So it's like he's getting ready to rise up. Over here, even though this, I mean, this looks like a cup, but there's two hands here with this heart. This can be a symbol of, you know, a new relationship coming to you, an offer of a new relationship, a communication from somebody. This to me always, it's like he's daydreaming. He's got his head in the clouds, literally. So this might be saying, it's kind of almost, it's almost between these other, wow, there's 3 cup cards here. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on here for you. I feel like if you use your intuition, you're not going to have this confusion, and you're not going to have the wondering, the suffering in silence. And the intuition will actually help balance you out and kind of figure out what you want to do. But you also don't want to, you know, all these emotions, you don't want your head going elsewhere. You want to keep yourself grounded, even though you should be using your intuition more to get a handle on your emotions. It feels it's a lot of emotional overwhelming right now with these cup cards, and a struggle with a decision. Maybe the decision is about a new person in your life, or a person that you've had in your life, but a lot of times the page can be a newer relationship with somebody. So let me try and clarify the 4 of Cups some more. Spirit, what else could you tell us about the 4 of Cups, please? For those who are watching, and the suffering in silence. Spirit, please tell us about the 4 of Cups, please. Please clarify. Page of Swords. So yeah, the swords have to do with our thoughts, our thinking, which goes along with the 4 of Cups here. Her suffering, her indifference, her kind of, you know, sometimes just blowing things off, like, you know, why bother? But the Page of Swords could actually be new ideas, new thinking, a message coming to you, a new message. You know, it could be good news coming your way, so that you won't, maybe the message will have to do with not having to make a decision, or making the decision easier. Maybe you're struggling with a decision that has to do with a job. Maybe you're wondering if you'll get the job, and maybe, you know, you'll get good news that you've got the job. So that would kind of end your suffering there. Let's see what other cards we can get here on this. Spirit, what other cards do we need for anybody watching? What else can you tell us about the intuition, please, and the Page of Cups? Thank you. So now we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be about a career move. It could even be something to do with your health, a material object, you know, property, a house, that type of thing. But the Nine of Pentacles is actually a really good card for that. And this Nine of Pentacles here, she's really balanced. Pentacles are earth energy, and by using your intuition more, you're gonna move out of this emotional state. I should say over emotional. We're always, we always have emotions. But you're gonna move out of that and into a more balanced state. Like the Pentacles suggest, it's earth energy. Could symbolize an earth sign. And she's happy. She's successful. She's confident. She's growing herself. There's a pentacle down here in a pot that she's grown, and she has all the other pentacles up above her. And she's very confident in herself. She's confident in what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And she's not in this energy here of like a ho-hum energy, wondering, am I stable? Do I have enough money to live on, whatever the situation may be for you? And the Nine of Pentacles, she's very, very stable with her thinking, her day-to-day life, I should say. Let me see what else I can get under the Page of Swords here. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Page of Swords under the Suffering and Silence? What else can you tell us about the Page of Swords, please? I thought I had one foot crazy here. Okay. The Empress. So the Empress is, she is, I almost want to call her the Queen, but she's Mother Earth. She's nurturing, she's kind, she's secure, she doesn't have any wondering, she doesn't suffer in the silence. She gives birth to what she wants. So the Empress could be telling you, if this is a new job or whatever new is coming your way here, or even this message, she's saying, it's okay, go ahead and do that. This could really, really help you as far as your situation of stability, feeling confident, not suffering in silence. And the Empress would be using her intuition for sure. So let's pull some more cards and see. Spirit, could you please give us some more cards on the Nine of Pentacles, please. Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Please and thank you. The Sun. So this is a happy card. This is dancing in the field on a spring or summer day. everything coming your way. Perhaps Spirit is saying, if you use your intuition, but at the same time, keep a level head and stay grounded, you'll have your sunny days. You'll have your happiness. You won't have to suffer in silence anymore, because we got you. And the sun is, you know, her arms are outstretched. She's looking up at the sky, the sun in her face, and she really doesn't have a care in the world, because it's just the card of happiness coming your way. What else can we get here? The Empress, please, Spirit. What else do they need to know about this situation? Two of Pentacles. So twos are usually about a balance. You might be feeling like you're juggling. Maybe you're even, you know, juggling in your mind about whatever this decision is that you might be having to make, that you're wondering about and not sure about. With the twos, also a newer energy. So if it comes to the point of making that decision, trust your intuition that you're making the right decision. And I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like I said, make sure you're trusting that intuition. Don't doubt it. Go with whatever feels right. Whether this has to do with relationship, career, living situation, schooling, whatever you're struggling with, whatever this decision is, this is some new energy here coming your way. And it symbolizes a newer beginning. You know, you're on your way, though, as long as you trust what Spirit is giving to you through your intuition. Let's see what else we have here. Five of Wands. Yeah, this could have something to do with you know, getting help from other people for this situation. And the Wands are a fire energy, usually more masculine, and it tends to happen quicker. Pentacles are a slower energy, and fives can mean some chaos. But this is, you know, if you're working together with somebody else or a group of people, then, you know, everything's going to go fine. You kind of have to work as a team. And this could even, maybe this is you and your spirit guides, your angels, you know, whoever you feel you're getting support from, maybe your family, friends. They will support you in making this decision. They will support you in what you are struggling with. So don't be afraid to ask, you know, for help. If you need it from somebody, they will help help you see, maybe give you different perspective on things. This one flew out at me, Magician. So yeah, you have the tools that you need within yourself. You have your intuition. You have other tools besides your intuition, you know, to guide you. You're in charge of that. You're the magician. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of, you know, this is about manifesting what you need. Manifesting the job. Manifesting new love. Manifesting a new house, a new car, whatever. Manifesting, you know, a better mental state, if that's the case, a better emotional state. You have the tools to do that within yourself. And I feel like that's what a lot of this is about. Trusting yourself, self-worth, knowing your value in the world, you know, knowing that you're worthy, regardless of what other people might tell you. Okay, what do we got now? Coming out. Yeah, the Four of Wands. This is another card that could relate to other people. To me, it's a celebration. Did we have another four? I don't believe we did. Four is our stability. And maybe with all of this, if you've been suffering, if you've been sitting by yourself, wondering what to do, or having a difficult time, just in general, this might be saying, hey, you know, call up a friend. Go out, you know, go to a movie, go shopping, wherever. Whatever it is you do with your friends, go for a walk. Maybe just call a friend or family member. You know, the Four of Wands here, again, that's another fire energy. It could also represent a fire sign. But I feel it has more to do with you manifesting this. You know, as the magician, you can manifest this happiness, this celebration with friends. This could even be a wedding, party, any kind of celebration. And that will get you more on stable ground, you know, and moving in this direction towards the sun energy. Let's see if Spirit has anything else. Spirit, do you have any other messages for anybody who's watching this, please? Any other messages you would like to tell them? Thank you. Justice, yeah, so that's, it can be a decision, it could be a legal matter, and maybe even that's the decision you're trying to make, if that's what's going on. But I feel this is about balance. It's about seeing yourself the way you really are. You can see there's two different reflections going on here. This one up top, and then the one below with the balance here. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Judgment. That to me symbolizes a judgment of yourself. Don't judge yourself so harshly. Like I said, know your worth. You know that you're worthy. Know that, you know, you have a place in the world, no matter what anybody tells you. And Queen of Swords here is the next one. Queen of your thoughts. You're in charge. You know which way you're going. You know, you've got a victory over your thoughts, a victory over, if you can see this, it's a cup, a victory over these emotions where you're struggling, where you're trying to make a decision, where you're suffering in silence. So maybe just don't judge yourself so harshly. Maybe journaling could help if it's a decision or dealing with your emotions in general. I know journaling, really helps a lot of people. But I think, in the end, if you just trust your intuition and trust yourself, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just let go and let the real you come through. Then, you can get through this. You can conquer your thoughts, any negative thoughts, and you can come out in a great place. So whatever the struggle is right now, because it feels really heavy. Feels just like a major decision. Just remember that, you've got all the tools you need. All the tools you need. You just need to learn how to use them, and you will be fine. So I hope that helps somebody tonight, because I really felt strongly drawn to do this reading tonight in particular. And I hope that if it resonates for you, that it can be of some help. And again, if you like this reading, please don't forget to subscribe, and so you get any notifications. Hit the like button and share with your friends, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thanks, everybody. Bye.